So we're just going to be making a small portion today. But then let's keep the talking to a minimum and let's get cooking. You see? Okay, no, let's get cooking. For real. Serious. For real, guys. Hey, beautiful people. Welcome back to This Girl's Insights. My name is Oyin and I am this girl. Today we're basically back in the kitchen. Now if you all, I'm going to sit down. If you all have seen the first time I used my Goodman's multi-cooker, this thing right here, you might have realized it was a bit of a hot mess of a situation. I now think I'm slightly better with the multi-cooker and I am hungry, so I am trying to quickly put together like a stir-fry situation. So I thought we'd record this. Hopefully it's gonna go better than last time. I'm not gonna burn nothing. So let's stop talking and let's get started. So basically I'm making some chicken stir-fry. It's a bit of a mess in the kitchen. Try to ignore that. I'm making some chicken stir-fry. So I've basically got chicken which has been marinating for a couple of days, and I think that's just got like onions, garlic, seasoning, just some stuff in there. Mushroom stir-fry because I am hooked on the mushrooms. No, I don't mean drugs, people. I just mean like actual mushrooms. And then I've got like noodles from Tesco, and it's one of the ones that's kind of, I think it's already cooked, and I normally don't like this type. I normally prefer to get like the, what do you call them, like the noodles that you have to boil for a couple minutes, because then you can kind of season them to your taste and make them more like yours. So let's see how this goes. First of all, first things first is to slice up the chicken into different bits. If you all want to comment about why my chicken is marinated in an ice cream container, I am Nigerian. That is the purpose of an ice cream container. Once the ice cream finishes, it is for food. That is the way it goes. Now let's... Oh yeah. No, but seriously, I'm laughing, but that's true. That's true. Ask any Nigerian. Let's get started. So the first thing first is to chop up the chicken into bits. Now some people like to cut them into strips. I like to cut it into cubes, so let's cut some chicken up. So I moved the multi-cooker just so I could have a bit more counter space, so you could actually see me and you could see me cutting this up. My hands are clean, I just washed it. So again, I'm just cutting this into bits. I'm not doing anything fancy. So like some people are professional chefs where they, you know, are gonna cut it into a shape, make sure it's a certain way. I'm just gonna make sure it's chicken that's chopped up basically. And I'm kind of cutting them into different sizes. So you've got all different sizes in the stir fry. I don't really think there's a right way or a wrong way to do it. It's just whatever you prefer. Now there's the second bit, which is pretty big actually. It's a pretty big piece. I don't know if you can see, I've still got a bit of onion and a bit of garlic in there. So I'm going to mix that in the marinade actually. Just make sure that really soaks. And here we go. Now, ideally, what I would have done was, after I did the first fillet, I would have plugged this in. So it could have started heating up, so I could have put it in straight away. But, seeing as, I'm going to take off the lid actually while that heats up. What was I saying? Oh yeah, ideally I would have started heating this up while I was chopping up the chicken. But because I needed the counter space, because as you know, I have a kitchen in my room, which has like, it's like a full kitchen without a hob, but then it's limited counter space, so I can't do that much. So yeah, as soon as I needed the counter space, I'm gonna have to wait. But that heats up pretty quickly, so I just need to wait for the indicator light to go off. Pop in some olive oil, pop in my chicken, and let that start to cook. Though I'm still not sure about this cooking in my room thing, because I kind of like, I've got a candle on right now and I've kind of got like a, what do you call them? The fan things that kind of, like you have them in bathrooms where they take the steam out the air. Anyways, I've got one of those fan things. But then I'm still not sure about cooking in my room just because of the smell. I guess the reason I'm cooking this is because it's a quick thing. But then I'm trying to use the kitchen more downstairs because like I don't want to cook dinner, then have the smell linger around and then I go to bed with the smell of dinner around me. That just feels odd to me. Okay, that is heating up. And this heats up really quickly. It's like an oven. Popping some olive oil in there. Okay, so I know that's instantly ready because I've heard it tick. So it's weird, like I kind of put the oil in like 20 seconds earlier, but then I'm starting to get used to how long it takes for it to heat up. Okay, I'm just gonna, nothing fancy, just gonna grab the chicken, drain it a bit, and then pop it right there. Then grab more of the chicken, Drain it a bit, pop it right there. And I'm popping it smack in the middle of the oil actually. I don't want to take too much of the onion and the garlic and all that stuff. And there we go. Oh, and I just remembered, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe, please like, please tell everyone you know, and tell them to tell everyone they know, and tell them to tell everyone they know. So also subscribe, like, and comment below. Let me know if you have your own stir-fry recipe, if you have a multi-cooker, and how you use it, what you cook in there. Or just let me know if you're liking the look of the food, or if you're not liking the look of the food. But be nice. Everyone be nice. Wash my hands again. So I'm basically just going to leave this on medium heat to cook up. Not too hot so it doesn't burn. And obviously keep checking on it. I'm just going to keep stirring it. So by the way, when I say medium heat, I've kind of got it smack in between 2 and 3. So if anyone's got the Goodman's multi-cooker, that's what I've been using as medium. So literally the line between 2 and 3. Now I'm a big believer in cleaning up as you cook. So I'm going to get started on some dishes. Going in between washing up and stirring the chicken every minute or so. I think that's the one thing I've learned about the multi-cooker, at least the one I use. Like, when it's frying stuff, I can't really just leave stuff and hope to come back to it. I have to keep checking on it. But yeah. Okay guys, so it's probably been on for about 2 minutes now. The outside of the chicken has started to sear. It's kind of browning a bit. So I don't know if you can see that. So I am still cooking this obviously because I am not cooking chicken for 2 minutes. I'm not trying to poison myself. But I've just reduced the heat slightly so it's just smack in the middle of 2, and I'm gonna leave that and get back to the dishes. You are my strength, dun, 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 dun. Strength like no other, strength like no other reaches to me. Does everyone do that? Is there anyone that doesn't sing while they wash up? I feel like I'm phrasing the question that way because I assume everyone sings while they're washing up. In the darkness of your grace, and in the power of your name. Oh dear. Okay, I definitely need to check on that because it is browning, which is not what I want. Okay guys, so I thought I was recording and apparently I wasn't, so we're gonna do this all over again. What I've basically done is I've added the chicken browned up. It started to cook properly, so once it was cooked I've added the stir fry in. Again, nothing fancy. I put in the whole bag because, as you know, stir fry shrinks when you cook it. And all I've done is I've just mixed it in for now. And I've mixed it in so the seasoning from the chicken can actually mix the stir fry. And all I'm going to do is leave that for about 1 minute on low heat, and then come back and add in the seasoning. Now anyone that uses the Goodman's multi-cooker, I use like just touching the 2 at my low heat. I'm just going to stir that in properly, and I'll be right back. So also what I like to do is oh, that's probably a bit quieter. I don't know if you could hear me there. Okay guys, I made sure to press record first thing this time. It's about to get loud. There we go. So that stir fry is basically cooked. All I need to do is season this, and then it's ready to put away for the future. So let's just take a bean sprout. Okay. I think that's why it's also worth, I don't know if you can hear me, but that's why it's also worth making sure you season your chicken properly, because that's just additional flavor in the chicken, but that also goes directly into your stir fry. I'm going to stop eating this now, but it's so good. Okay, seasoning wise, what to do. Now, I'll be perfectly honest, I don't really start cooking with something in mind, especially with stir fry. I kind of just go as I am in the mood for, and I'm tempted to actually put in a Scotch bonnet in there, but I'm not tempted to cut it up. So hopefully I have some sort of chili in this house as a Yoruba woman. The good news is Found my Maggi seasoning, which I'm just going to add in now. Got my black pepper. So it's not chili, but it's more of a lighter pepper flavor, which I will add in once I can open. Because for some reason, I can't seem to find a bunch of my seasoning. Annoyingly, that seems to be the story with my soy sauce. Because I'm pretty sure I had soy sauce, but I couldn't find it. So I guess the moral of the story is before you start cooking, make sure you have all the ingredients you need. But yeah, I'm not going to waste time because I'm basically cooking this stir fry to death now. So ain't no point trying to look for soy sauce, especially when there's already sauce on in the stir fry from the chicken. So yeah, that's pretty good to me. Okay. Before I add in my noodles, I'm just going to take a portion of the stir fry and I'm just going to spoon it into this Tupperware container here. So probably about half, just because, again, because I live by myself, if I cook a whole portion of stir fry family size, I'm going to get bored of eating that. So what I like to do is mix things up. So yes, I've made stir fry, but then for now I'm going to have it with noodles, probably have it with noodles for packed lunch tomorrow as well at work. And then maybe have it with rice later on. So this is the rice portion for my stir fry. And the rest, as you can see, is left in here. Now, I have never used this before. And it just says, add to stir fry or microwave in pack. So I assume it's ready cooked and you can just add it to your stir fry. Okay. I feel slightly weird about using ready-made noodles. Not that the ones I normally use are especially from scratch. But basically, I'm just going to add in the noodles and I'm just going to stir that into the stir fry. And I feel like for me, this has always been the hardest bit of making stir fry. Just making sure it all mixes in properly. Now, so this is now on really low heat, by the way. So as soon as the stir fry was done, I kind of took it down to 1. So it's on really, really low heat. As you can see, I'm literally just mixing this in. Now, some people prefer to use a fork or something fork-like. I don't use anything metal with a multi-cooker. But just make sure you can see more of that. So don't use anything metal with a multi-cooker. Some people prefer to use tongs. I just like to just stir it in. But be careful not to scratch your multi-cooker. I'm really annoyed that I can't find my soy sauce. Like, I don't know where it could be. I guess that's the thing, you've got to work with what you have in the house. And as you guys know, I'm not like a chef. This is just cooking with Oyin, I guess. But maybe I'll develop my cooking skills more as we do these videos. Though now I'm thinking, just to spice this up a bit, let me taste this, but I'm tempted to add in some sriracha. Let's just see. Okay, that's not bad. It's not bad, but it's not amazing. Look at me going crazy with the sauce. I'm just going to increase this because I'm just mindful. I don't think the noodles are heating up as quickly as they should be. It says to cook them in the stir fry for 3 minutes. Now at this point, I feel like all my veg is dead. It's gone. It's just chicken. So yeah, I definitely, and I do own this, I do own up to this. I overcook my stir fry. Like I cook the vegetables till they're like wilted. Until like they shrink completely. And I know you're meant to just kind of cook them for like 3 minutes and take them out. But this is how I like it, so this is how I do it. But the good news is, obviously, I can now use the multi-cooker. Just going to taste that again. Okay. I'm also going to add in a bit of salt. I feel like a tiny bit of salt as a way of just bringing out all the flavors. So that's basically all I'm going to put in. I'm not going to put in anything crazy. Okay, I'm kind of halfway about this sriracha thing, because a part of me is like, it would make more sense to add it on the side when it's served as opposed to in there. And if it's bad, I have then ruined the whole pot of stir fry, which is actually pretty good as it is. This is why I'm never hungry after I finish cooking, because I eat it all while it's in the pot. Yeah, I feel like I'm not gonna have the sriracha in there. Let's not do anything risky. I am hungry and I'm not trying to mess this up. So let's stay basic, make the stir fry, and I can put sriracha on the side if I want to. But I'm just gonna cover this up for 1 minute. It's still on low heat, so it's kind of just touching the 2, and then we're done. So let's serve this up. Okay, so as you can see, I've basically scraped out every last bit of stir fry in there. And what I'm just going to do is do a quick taste test. So let's do this. Thank you, Lord, for your provision, and bless this food, O Lord, for Christ's sake. Amen. Let's just try and grab a bit of chicken with that as well. Okay, I know you're not meant to compliment your own cooking, but I'm the only one currently eating this, and it's good. Okay, so this was definitely a success. Okay, I need to sit down and eat my dinner as opposed to eating it standing up. Okay, so I'm gonna put this down real quick. I'm gonna go wrap up this video so I can go eat. I guess the only thing worth mentioning is, if anyone's got a Goodman's multi-cooker, I don't do a full clean as soon as I finish cooking, but I do like to kind of give it a wipe down and then clean it properly after I've finished eating. Now the reason I do it this way is because I don't want like the flavoring to stick in there, so I want to wipe it down as soon as possible. But also, I don't want my food to get cold. So it's just going to be an initial wipe down using like one of these. Always worth noting, always use the soft side, I guess is what I'm trying to say. This is just an initial wipe down, and then after I finished eating, I'm going to come back and clean this properly. And if you want to know how to clean it, check out my first video I made, which was a fail on the cooking side. But yeah, can we just say this was definitely a success. This is evidence that I finally figured out how to use the multi-cooker, and it's actually pretty useful. So I'll leave a link in the description box below. I don't know what I just said. I will leave a link in the description box below if anyone wants to check it out. Again, I think I said in my last video, if you're interested in a multi-cooker, definitely do your research. Like this one's a bit more like a wide pan, but you have like deeper ones as well. But then if you're interested in this one, you can check it out in the link below. But yeah, food's about to get cold, so I'm gonna go eat. Also, just to show you, I said that and I kept talking. Y'all need to pray for me. As you can see, your sink should always be done by the time you finish cooking. The only thing that should be left is the pot you were cooking with. I don't know what's going on with my hair there, guys. I don't know if it's been like that the whole time. I don't even know. But yeah, okay, so I finished cooking now, and what I've got is my dinner for tonight, a bowl of noodle stir fries. I've also got my packed lunch for tomorrow, a bowl of noodle stir fries, and I just got a bowl of stir fry, which I'm probably going to have with a bit of rice and like fried plantain or something. But yeah, I'm gonna go eat before my food gets cold. So please comment below, let me know what you think, let me know whether you enjoyed it, if there's anything you would change, if you would make your stir fry differently, for instance, not cooking your veg to death. If you prefer to use a stir fry sauce, I know some people like to do that, but then I kind of like to make my own seasoning just so it's different each time I have it. Okay, y'all, let me not lie. I feel totally smug doing this, but this stir fry is the business. Okay, I'm not even gonna lie, but I feel like soy sauce has been limiting my stir fry game. I feel like I've been relying on it too much because I kind of use soy sauce as a basic. But today I have been delivered. I have been set free. Oh my days. Yo, this girl cooked it. Okay, I feel like I'm feeling myself over stir fry, which like a 2-year-old could make. But you know, that's okay. Feel yourself where you can feel yourself. Don't let anyone hold you back in life. If you are feeling yourself, you are feeling yourself. Okay guys, I'm for real gonna end the video now. Though I am aware I'm eating in bed, that's because I haven't gone around to unpacking my books, which is currently where the sofa will go. I've not even, like, I don't know if you can see, I've not even unwrapped the TV. I'm using it to hang my clothes. I probably need to unwrap the TV at some point. That's my task for this week. At least set up the TV in the hopes that the sofa will soon follow. But yeah, I'm gonna end the video again. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoy eating this stir fry. I'm a big taker. But yeah, please comment below. Let me know what you think about the recipe, or let me know if you have your own recipe. Though keep it all loving, guys. This is a loving space. Keep it all loving. Please also give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't done so already. Help a sister, support a sister. But also, when you subscribe, it means you get updates about my videos. So make sure you subscribe. Make sure you press the bell to always get them notifications. And last but not least, tell your friends, and tell them to tell their friends, and tell them to tell their friends to watch, comment, like, subscribe. And on that note, I'm just going to say thank you for watching. God bless you. Jesus loves you. And may the Spirit of God be with you. Bye, guys. But generally, yeah, comfort food wise, that was a really long way to answer this question. What happened to quick fire round, guys? Literally, this was meant to be quick fire. No. Favorite comfort food is dodo atay. So that's basically fried plantain and eggs.